Hello everybody and welcome back to the Experimenters. It's your boy Lambchop here, back on the Pixelmon SMP. Now, at the end of last episode, we finished the tree farm and it has been producing like mad. Now, we have got a whole row full of rainbow. We've got a whole row filled of Bruce, where are you? We've got a whole chest full of birch, and then we've got 2 chests of spruce and 3 of oak. So what I've done is I've turned the back 2 into another spruce and another oak over there. Now this is just a simple collection, but it does the job. So if I wanted any other blocks, all I've got to do is just change over the filters on these. And to be fair, I could just stand there bone mealing it all and it will just cut it down for me. So yeah, we can get wood pretty easy now. Now, like I said, previous episode, we need this wood for a project. And you've probably seen from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be working on the warehouse. Well, actually, I should probably turn on the apricot farm again. Let's just do that. Oh, look at it go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. If you do want to see this farm, I have a tutorial on the channel. You can check it out. Link in the description. Shameless plug. Booyah. So yeah, we are going to be working on a warehouse. Now, I did want to push it to like a future episode, but I spend so much time in between episodes either sorting out my chests, gathering resources and stuff. And as you can see here, I've just got a ton of dump materials because I can't be bothered anymore to sort out all this junk. So what we're going to do is build a warehouse. Now, with this warehouse, I want to build an industrial area. And again, for that same reason, between episodes, I do a lot of resource gathering for my builds. But if I have farms for it and I have it all in one place, hopefully my productivity should go through the roof. And then we can focus more on the Pokemon side and our gym. Because we are going to be building a bug gym somewhere down the line in this series. And I want it to be absolutely mega! Yes, a mega bug gym is going to be insane. I've got the idea in my head. I need to spend a bit of time in creative mode doing it, but it is going to be insane. So if you do want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the journey of me becoming the bug gym leader. Now, to do with the warehouse and the industrial area, I kind of wanted a team to do it with. And I've chosen my boy Nacho because we need a good builder. And our resident redstone, Tommy. Now, I have met up with Tommy and spoke to him about the plan. And, yeah. Check this out. You can do. I'll come over and have a look. Because I was trying to think of, like, I was going to be super lazy. And, you know, outside the main area?
Yeah.
Because that's flat. That's pretty flat and open. I was going to build it over there.
Well, I've basically taken down my entire machine anyway, because I'm going to rebuild it around this new cobble thing. So, you could help me build all this stuff coming off of it. We could just make this the industrial mountain. And then at least the machines aren't just like out in the open.
To be fair, what I could do, it'd be kind of fun to do, is have the warehouse on the edge of the mountain.
Yeah, you could have it.
Because what I was thinking of, like, I wanted to like basically store everything I have in the warehouse and then have like a port where we could just literally dump all our crap and it just throws it in.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking like we could have stuff like, so all the ores get automatic, go to a building or wherever just to be automatic smelted, then put back in, and
yeah,
everything gets compressed.
I'm gonna create a bunch of lines based on, so I'm gonna basically what you have, but a lot more streamlined in the way that it's gonna be like gravel is gonna go somewhere, and everything that gravel makes will go down one particular channel, and then sand, it will be based off like the main center. But cool. And then work it around that, because like sand can be turned into clay, which could be turned into gold.
Wait,
gravel can be turned into iron.
I didn't realize we could make gold.
Yeah, we can make infinite gold. I'm in the process of doing it. It's a bit longer, but I already started a makeshift gold farm, but it's going to be way better now. I've got the cobble thing going. But if you've got, are you busy right now? Or are you going to make your warehouse right now, or
Uh,
have you got some time to help me with this?
well, to be fair, I saw yours on, and I thought I'd jump on to just have a chat with you about the industrial area, because obviously I'd rather get your input first before starting to build it, and then you're like, I
I
want to build
think
it
we
here.
should just do it in here, this area. Cause I'm going to take down all this stuff anyway. Like these chests are all going to be moved because this was my original setup, but I've taken it all apart now. So literally the only this stuff is the only stuff that's actually working right now. Just the classic
Yeah.
the classic stuff. So we could just tear it, you know, cut a hole in this whole area, dig it all out, and lay it out for stuff. Because once this cobble gen, I mean, if you can help me make this cobble gen, it won't take much longer. I literally just need to. All I need is copper
Oh my
piping.
god, there's a
and...
hole there.
Oh yeah, careful. There's holes everywhere. I've got like no fall damage, so I forget.
So there we go. We are going to be building it over in Tommy's location. Now, as you saw from the clip, this isn't going to be his base. This is just like a home from home type thing, because he plans to have his base in his gym, which he has designed, and I've seen a snippet of, and it looks insane. I can't wait for that. But yeah, we are going to be building over here. So since we've talked, he has been hard away at doing that big ass machine, which I will show you once we've got a bit of footing done down here. So yeah, the plan is to have a warehouse coming off the edge here, and then we can have farms like probably down here. We can have more farms inside the mountain. Basically have everything coming into this one area. And as you can see, there's his tree farm going. Where did I steal it from? So we are going to stop talking, and we are going to jump into building a bit of a framework. I haven't got too much, like the warehouse design. I have no idea what I'm doing with it yet, but I know what I'm doing with the crate side of things and the chest side of things. So enjoy this little time lapse. Can I make that jump? I don't think I can. Can I make it from here? Or I'm not going to risk that. Enjoy! Yeah! Okay, so 1,000 chests later, and we are here. So, I was going to try and get this done in that last time lapse, but I kind of wanted to like break away because I've kind of like hit a wall. I'm not sure where or how I want to go from here. So, we've got like this proof of concept idea in this bit, and I'm not too sure. So, obviously, all this sort of stuff will need to be textured and all that sort of stuff. I like the black. Like, it's a really good contrast. But is it too much of a contrast? Do we need another block? I'm not sold yet, so I need to spend a bit of time in creative. Because in my head, what I'm thinking of is we have that like that, obviously mirrored over the other side. Maybe like a separate building on top, so then we can have either more storage, or we can have farms or machines in that part. Or even, like I said when I was talking to Tommy, a landing area, so we can have like a little landing. Which, this is the bit where I'm struggling at right now as well, is how do I get the... So I've got all this done, but like, how do I get the items into my system? So that is where the start is, and obviously that's the end. But even with the end, so how I've done this, there's no room really to like have a trash section. So if this chest gets filled with all the stackable items, like we've got nowhere to go. So I need a way of either lifting things up to make sure this ain't like the final drop. We need to like get rid of this column, and if anything gets into this side, it goes. So what I could do is in theory lose a column there and then lose a column here, but it kind of break up like the pattern I've got. Because in theory, We get rid of this. We don't need like these chests here. Oh, look at that bad boy. And I think it'd be a cool idea. So what I'm thinking of is actually bringing this down and have it like it's a pillar. Maybe coming like that. Be something natural. That with like the building's built around. And obviously we haven't done anything with the supports underneath because my plan is to get that done. But to get that done, I need this done. If that makes sense. So I need to see the size of this to then be like, okay, this is what like the bottom bit needs to be like. Because right now it is just that stone platform. What we could do is another idea is we could even just leave the open planned in the middle. So we have like this going here, and something up there. Which then we can have like in this mountain going boom inwards. Because then that means what I could do in theory is in the center here we have a drop zone where we drop our items. Like so we have some chests in the middle. We can drop our items and then it goes. But I want this to handle a lot of items at once. That's my thing. I'm trying to think of like so I can literally come here. We'll have some chests somewhere, dump all our stuff, and then just go dunk, handled. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna try and get this powered because why not? I haven't got any of the filters. Oh my god, we need a railing. I haven't got any filters up there yet. So, luckily, this wasn't planned by the way. This is perfect where I dug out to like build this. So we go down here. From this, we can take. Like I had the design all laid out. And this is the last part, like, I didn't really take into consideration. Right, so that goes... No. Alright, that's there. There, right. Okay, so now we can access that. So... I might just stick with what I know, you know? So we get a gearbox. They look cool, but... Once I've got the power up there, that's when it's going to be easier. I might need to get some more shafts, you know. Alright, so this can just go straight up to here. In theory, it should work. In practicality, practical, it doesn't. Right, so we need that to spin, so... Let's do a gearbox. I'm gonna die. Still going the wrong way. Alright, what we're gonna do is I'll get this finished and I'll bring you back once it's done because I don't like doing this sort of stuff on camera. Alright, so we are all powered up and yeah, everything's going the right way. Finally, I've never used the encased chain drives before. Very handy. I can't lie. Let's get up there and I'll show you why. And I've also think I've got the idea of how I want this designed. Maybe. Probably not, actually. I don't know. We're getting there. But yeah, that just makes this so much easier. So I had a jerry rig it here. So it works. But yeah, literally this goes all the way around. And the reason why I'm kind of like off that as well. So this is... I want it basically to have access... behind here so we could do the configs very easy. So basically either we can have the wall here, which I don't mind. We can have the wall come out here. This still gives me enough access to this, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. So basically I've got to extend this by 1 or 2. So let's see what I come up with, I suppose. Time again, baby. So there we go. The build has been completed for the warehouse. Now, it's not 100% done yet. We still need to finish the sorting system out the back. And that is just basically putting down a funnel and then a filter with whatever we want sorted in these chests. So what I've done so far is we've got one for logs, then we've got like cobblestone, we've got dirt in the corner, we've got andesite and rocky stone stuff. You can kind of tell like all along the bottom is roughly what is in them. So with these sort of stuff, I was like, you know what? I was going to do like, oh, we'll do one lot of andesite, one lot of this, one lot of that, one lot of that. But it's fair. Do we really need 3 sections for limestone, for darcite, and for andesite? Because they're basically very similar. So, like, why would I need to? And from a builder's point of view, that is just a colour, isn't it? That's just a white colour. We've got a light grey colour. We've got a red colour. We've got a dark red. We've got a just dark tone. Stone bricks for texturing and stuff like that. And then here is just stone. So that's kind of like the way that I want it to do. And then from about this side onward is going to be the stuff that we produce here. So say, for example, we have a sugarcane farm. Boom, sugarcane farm. We have a string farm. Boom, string. So yeah, this would like just grow over time, but we build stuff here and I just get around to organizing it, which will take a minute. And here so far is all the stuff that I've used, and then just, yeah, to be sorted. There was a couple of things that I kind of wanted to get done, but I haven't done. So I want a proper home for the lodestone for the waystone. And what I'm thinking of is we'll have like something coming off here, a circular gear or something. I don't know. We'll have something coming off here, and then this side, I was thinking maybe having an elevator. So the one that we've got at the communal hub, just have that built over here. It's simple, but it is effective. It does what we need to do. And then obviously we can have the power coming up from in there, or to have a windmill powering it itself. Now, I do need Tommy to come along and build his contraption for that. Oh, no! Oh, why am I here? Oh, my. So that is a problem. So I do need to look at getting a railing put in place, because the amount of times I have died from this is actually insane. Luckily, we have a flying type. Where is it? Where it's come here. We do have a flying type, but it is kind of frustrating having to fly down every time we have an incident like this. So like I said earlier, I am going to show you a quick insight to what what Tommy's been up to, because he's basically finished his contraption. Okay, so here we are at Tommy's contraption. Now, I have had to turn it off because the lag for this was unbearable. What I'll do is I'll quickly turn it on just to show you. And basically, you kind of, if you know Create, you will understand what's happening right now. But this is absolutely insane. It makes my setup in the communal hub look tiny and just so inefficient. So basically from this, it then does everything that my setup does, where it turns into gravel, turns it into sand, turns it into clay and all that sort of stuff. But I didn't realize you can actually make gold from this setup. So if we there's probably a more efficient way of getting down here. If we go over here, you can see he has iron and gold being made from this. And I believe the gold is something to do with hardened clay. But I didn't realize in this version of Create that we could make gold. So like this was new to me. So if we go gold, recipe. There we go. Red sand. So if you wash red sand, you get gold nugget and then a chunk of dead bush. And then to get the red sand, you crush the terracotta, which you make from the clay. So, yeah. I didn't realize that. If I knew that, I would have added some sort of system or part to the communal area, Copper Cove, to do that. This is insane. Now, I might have a word with Tommy to see if he can do like a little tutorial or full explanation of what's happening down here. So let me know in the comments if you like that, and then I'll see if Tommy agrees or not, you know. Because I'm not going to explain that. Like, I kind of get it. I kind of understand it, but it's so compact. I look at this, and I'm like, I'm lost. It's beautiful, but I'm lost. You know? So there we go. That is all we've got time for this episode. Next episode is going to be a bit more about the Pokemon side of things. So I'm thinking, maybe do we make the Pokeball factory? Or do we look at the berries? Or do we look at other stuff? Or do we go out catching more Pokemon? Or, I don't know. We could do anything. And it's like I said, it's going to be very much more heavily about the Pokemon side of things. Because this episode was all about the warehouse and create, which now this is in place, this should hopefully speed up productivity here, which would be insane. So thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next episode of the Pixelmon SMP.